Greetings nerds and virgins, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be going through the best short UFC fighters of all time to hopefully inspire you short kings out there. But before we start, can you like and subscribe? I'm getting views but I want some subscribers as well since I'm building a community here. So please subscribe to hop on the shadow train. Choo choo! Hop on the shadow train. But yeah, first of all we got Henry Cejudo aka Triple C, aka the king of cringe, baby. Standing at a whopping 5 foot 4 inches tall, but you know he's 8 foot tall when he's standing on his truck. Triple C Henry Cejudo is the youngest American to ever win a gold medal in the Olympics in freestyle wrestling. After an incredible Hall of Fame wrestling career, Cejudo moved to MMA and made massive waves by beating the likes of Josiah Formiga, Demetrius Johnson, Sergio Pettis, TJ Dillashaw, Dominic Cruz, Marlon Moraes. Cejudo is proven to be one of the greatest MMA fighters to ever live. He's one of the 4 ever to be a double champ at 2 weight classes, bantamweight and flyweight. If you thought size matters in fighting, Cejudo definitely proved you guys wrong. This next guy proved you wrong too. We got Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. Demetrius Johnson stands at 5 foot 3 inches tall, and he's considered the UFC GOAT by many, and a lot of people say size parity, he would beat anyone. Before I ramble on about his amazing MMA career he had though, did you guys know Mighty Mouse defeated a brown belt giant in a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament? 6 foot 3 inches tall, 250 pounds, and Demetrius Johnson literally tapped him out in a BJJ comp. Crazy. Back to his MMA career though, Mighty Mouse has wins over people like Joseph Benavidez, John Dodson, Koji Horiguchi, Henry Cejudo, Tim Elliott, Ray Borg, and even young blood like Adriano Moraes. Demetrius Johnson has had a whopping 11 title defenses in the UFC, most in flyweight history, and although he got a lot of hate for being boring, I'm glad the fans are starting to get behind him now, because I'd rather him be the standard of MMA than someone like John Jones who beats his wife and injects steroids into his testicles. Up next though, we got a man nobody can hate. We got Daniel DC Cormier, who is the tallest on this list, standing at 5 foot 10. But hear me out on this. The dude's 5 foot 10 at heavyweight. To put that in perspective, the current bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley, is 5 foot 11 inches tall. I'm pretty sure that's bullshit, but anyways, that's beside the point. The point is, for a heavyweight, DC is a literal dwarf. Yeah, he is considered one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. He even had John Jones say he didn't want to fight DC at heavyweight since that gives him an unfair advantage, whatever the it's supposed to mean. Like blood, it was an unfair advantage when you pissed hot, but you don't see DC bitching about it. But DC is for sure one of the greatest short fighters of all time, holding notable wins over fighters like Antonio Silva, Josh Barnett, Frank Mir, Roy Nelson for the fattest heavyweight of all time championship, Dan Henderson, Anthony Rumble Johnson, rest in peace, Alexander Gustafsson, Prime Anderson Silva, Volkan Ozdemir, Stipe Miocic, Derek Lewis. Dude, I never realized how stacked DC's resume was until making this video. And his only losses were to John Jones once, since the second fight John Jones was juiced to the gills, so we don't count that at all. And the Stipe losses, it was clear DC lost a step, so I don't really count those either. The next great short fighter, we got the great Alexander Volkanovski, standing at 5 foot 6 inches tall, fighting in the featherweight division. Although he's short, the dude's reach is so long, he has a longer reach than Islam Makhachev, which is pretty insane. This man Volkanovski will fight literally anyone on short notice. In fact, I think they should make a SNMF championship, the short notice belt between Volkanovski and Dan Ige. And don't tell them they need to fight until the day of the event, but invite them both to come watch the event as a setup. That would actually be badass. I think the UFC needs to hire me as an ideas man. I'm just saying. Back to Volkanovski. This dude is an inspiration to all the underdogs in the world and has notable wins over people like Chad Mendes, Jose Aldo, Max Holloway, Brian Ortega, the Korean Zombie, Yair Rodriguez, and of course Islam Makhachev, since we all know that he won that first fight. And if you're about to diss me in the comments right now, I got them muted, so don't even try. I'm just playing. But the next great short fighter we got is Davison Figueiredo, standing at 5 foot 5 inches tall. This dude is the epitome of a great short fighter to me, and I love him at bantamweight, and I wish he moved there sooner because I truly do feel like this is the right weight class for him. I don't like how fighters Jalen Turner cut so much weight to be a weight bully, thinking it's gonna be an advantage. Honestly, we should change the term weight bullies to weight dumbasses, since they're only themselves over by draining themselves. I can't name you a single time a weight bully went up a weight, their normal weight, and did worse at the weight they were last. Back to Figgy though, the dude has dynamite in his hands. He's a former flyweight champion with notable wins over incredible fighters like Pantoja, the current flyweight champion, Tim Elliott, Joseph Benavidez, Alex Perez, Brandon Moreno. I thought Moreno won every fight they had personally, but that's just me. And since moving to bantamweight, he's beaten Rob Font and Cody Garbrandt, though Cody turned that boy to a wrestler. Some honourable mention for great short fighters though, we got Matt Serra, who's the ultimate underdog and got the greatest upset of all time against GSP. We also got Josh Emmett, who might not be a great fighter, but man, he's entertaining. But last but not least, we got Kelvin fucking Gastelum, the greatest weight misser of all time. He has to be on this list. But let me know if I missed any great short fighters in the comments below. And remember to like and subscribe to hop on the shadow train. Choo choo, hop on the shadow train. But thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you at the top.
They tried to break me, but you couldn't tear me apart. I've got a fire inside, gonna ignite and restart. I'm rising up higher than before. With every step I take, I'm closing in on the score.